to review this, does any party need the benefit of the record based off the dialogue between me and Mr. Novak? All right, not seeing anybody respond. The court's in recess. We'll come back at
Look at us all brand new and things.
9:45. Court is in a brief recess.
I'm trying something new today, guys, so bear with me. But yay! Everything's working. All right. Look at us go. Look at us go. Okay, so far, very excited that the defense brought that up. And I am going to be live streaming today. I hope I'm able to bring on some guests. This is my first time, so you guys have to bear with me. Okay, let me know if anything like my voice isn't working or the live stream of the court trial isn't working. Those are things that I will need to know. So if you catch them, just let me know. And look, we can like switch back and forth through things. I'm totally just going to be playing around for a second. So look at all the options. I love it. Is everybody excited? Candace had me so hyped up this morning. Like so hyped up. She's like, go Max. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. Not that we haven't been that way every morning. I think everybody's doing a really good job at holding our ground and standing for what we believe in. I love everybody's content. I'm just trying to share everything. I think something that was massive, I need to remember her last name, but Anna doing her Google image searches. That girl right there is on fire. I'm new at really following her, but I'm obsessed. Anna Escobar. Y'all need to go give her a follow and go watch her latest episode where she's talking about the Google image searches. That is massive, guys. That is massive. Look, just trying to see what else. Oh, look at this one. Okay, I love it. I feel like we're closer now. We're more together. I've been meaning to do this for so long. So long. I can't even tell you. But technology is not always technologying. Yay! So, how are we? What do we think is going to happen today? You know what I need to do? I need to be able to see how I can check comments and everything. How do I read comments? What do y'all think the judge is going to do? I just think everything's getting set up in a way that if there's mistrial, I thought it was crazy that document got aired yesterday, and I totally understand the defense's whole thought process because I don't know if y'all saw the video where I was posting about Lance Twiggs, his submission of his questioning. It's just a no-go for me. It's just a no-go. I talked to somebody who is very knowledgeable about VR, and they said what did they say that it looked like? Facial tracking. So if y'all look up anything about facial tracking, what you notice about him, his hair kind of stays the same. His forehead is staying the same. His cheeks kind of stay the same. His body, what I noticed at first is he was just like barely moving. And I'm like, that's not normal. Like, why is this guy barely moving? Well, if you use that facial tracking that you overlay with any type of AI, and this is all allegedly and in my opinion, but if you use any kind of tracking like that, you can't have quick movement. You can't be doing all sorts of stuff because you're making it hard. And it really just looks like his eye shape and his mouth and obviously his jaw. Like, I think that's why they made him stop chewing gum, y'all, because it's so much harder to edit. And I think if you notice in Lance Twiggs, I don't even know what it's called, wherever he was being questioned in that video got submitted because they weren't going to actually bring him in so that the defense could cross-examine, which is already, this is my thing. If you want us to believe you, why are you doing things like this? Why would you do stuff like that? Like, it just doesn't help. So I think they made him stop chewing gum because of the facial tracking. Because it's almost like they had actual audio of Tyler. And then if they had his audio, then they could easily edit audio any way that they wanted to. And then they were matching the audio to facial tracking, AI. And if he's chewing gum, that's why the clip that I shared was from the beginning where his mouth was messing up a lot. Well, he's chewing gum while he's doing it. But one of the things when I was looking into the facial tracking is that you literally have to be like with your mouth closed. So if he's sitting there just with his mouth closed, chewing gum, the jaw is moving and it's trying to track all of that. But if you look at the video that I shared, you can see the sides of his mouth don't move. They're like this. And then the insides of his lips are like doing weird things. And then here's what happened. I saw somebody's post where they were talking about that version of Lance Twiggs allegedly didn't look like the pictures that we've seen of him, where he's like holding the books and he's like looking all sideways with his hat on, looking totally suspect. He almost looks Play-Doh in the video, and lighting is another thing. Like the lighting has to match up on the facial tracking. So he's got this lighting over him. He looks Play-Doh. He looks like a statue. He's not moving. His lips are doing weird things while the outsides of his mouth don't move. His eyes, like this is the first thing I noticed. All of a sudden, one eye is like, "Reek, reek," and then the other one followed it afterwards. And I was like, what is that? Because I was trying to compare the pictures with what we saw of him yesterday. And I'm like, God, this is weird. Like there's just something off. You know how in your gut you can just feel something's like uncomfortable? Like it felt like that when we were watching him. And then we've got to talk about why is all of the footage always the worst quality ever? So I'm talking to this person that I know that's very knowledgeable about VR and gaming and all of this kind of stuff. So techie world. And they go, yeah, lower quality is really kind of the only way you can show any type of AI or editing because you can't tell as much. So we've got them just giving us crap footage, which we all know. Even the car that pulled up in front of the house, which Baron Coleman called it like it looked like it was underwater. Why is it all black and white? Like I have a Ring door camera and at nighttime everything doesn't look like, look at this guy's hair. Oh, poor fellow. That's a up close shot right there. So there's just every bit of footage that we have. Oh, shout out to Project Constitution. I don't know if y'all saw his latest post where there's actually another person on the roof. What? I shared it, but I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is the biggest joke of a show trial, allegedly, in my opinion. We're getting crap evidence. The defense hasn't even been able to get any of this evidence with any of the original information behind every photo, behind every video. They're just like, trust me, bro, we don't get any of it. And then they're broadcasting this live. Here's my thing. What makes them think we're going to fall for any of this crap? Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. I wonder if I could bring up X while we're doing this so that I don't have to. Hold on. You guys just, bear with your girl. This is her first time. It's just her first time. want to be able to bounce back and forth between the YouTube video, court case, and X.